Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
I absolutely love Miley Cyrus.
Give me some sugar.
Say hello.
I see you coming down the
What's
aisle.
up there, call boys?
Break me in the mouth. Yes.
You have failed.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call Guys podcast. I'm your host, Chico Noise, and alongside me, as always, my good friend Juan Boston for 3. He flexes at the camera and gives the kiss peace sign. Was that a peace sign? Sure.
No, that's the Jason Tatum kiss of death 3 in the fourth quarter. Gives the crowd a 3.
Yeah. A proud fan of the Boston Celtics. Very, very proud fan. Although they didn't sweep them, but still, what, 4-1?
Gentleman's sweep is what we like to call it.
Yeah, give them one.
Give them one, make them feel good about themselves, except for the Pacers. We just had to put them in their place.
There you go.
Put those boys in their place because they are who we thought they were. They are the little brother of the East. They didn't belong to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Nah, man. No. No, man. Say what?
Was it enjoyable finals?
Game 4 was rough.
Yeah.
Game 4 we lost by 40.
Yep. I saw the score.
So game 5, I told myself that if they lose game 5, I'm going to be worried. But they play so well after losses. I don't think they had a loss all year. After they had a loss, I don't think they ever had. I think they had one back-to-back loss all year. So that's really good. They were just the best team all year, man. Plain and simple. Just flat out outworked every single team that was put in front of them, night in and night out, man. They were a great, fun team to watch. I hope they stick around and we can run it back next year. Contractually, we can do that next year. It's going to get sticky the year after. So, yeah, super, super pumped. I didn't stop being nervous till about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Didn't they win by like 40?
18?
I was going to say.
They won by a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
They were up the whole time too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, there was never a doubt during the game where it got like, oh crap, like outside of like, the beginning of the game and both teams get hot and they go and then Boston just separates themselves like they've done all year. And oh my, just great. I remember watching the last one in 2008. Hopefully we don't take that long again to win one.
I was going to say, when was the last one? You just answered it.
2008. The Celtics, since the NBA started, has only gone 2 decades without winning a title in that decade.
Nice.
So that's a pretty neat accomplishment. A lot better than the Pistons have ever been or will ever be. So, and quite frankly, any team out there, because we have the most banners at 18. The Lakers have 17 now. Well, technically 16 because they have that Mickey Mouse trophy for the bubble that nobody likes to count, but they count because it's LeBum's team. And then, I'm not a big fan. I think the Lakers, the Minneapolis Lakers should keep those championships over there. They shouldn't have transferred over to the LA Lakers. Like, just because your team, come on. That ain't right. Go back down the list. You are little brother again, LA. So suck it. Every Lakers fan out there.
Suck it.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So we are the team. We are the new Warriors. We are the team to beat now. There is injuries and complacency is the only thing that's going to stop our team. We are the Kansas City Chiefs of the NBA.
I was gonna say, yeah. The only thing I
Like,
can compare it to is the Chiefs.
I mean, we've been to the Eastern Conference Finals the last 6 of the 7 years. Went to the finals twice, unfortunately, during those years. But I mean, we've been a top 4 team for a long time. And we finally got over the hump, and hopefully we can add some more banners with this core group of guys that we got. And I think we can.
Hang them up.
Dude, they'll be. I'm trying to get to opening night, man.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how many husband points I need and trying to accumulate.
All of them.
Oh
A
gosh,
year's worth at least.
I'd have to sell my soul for a couple of years to get that.
Yeah. We had the same issue. It's like the Chiefs win Super Bowl, they raised the Super Bowl banner the next year. My dad went to last year's banner raising,
Mm-hmm.
and this year we sold the tickets because we got a ton of money out of them. So, and it just made sense to do it that way. But I was actually kind of thinking, man, it'd be fun to go to that.
Oh man, if you get if you get an opportunity, go.
Yeah. Well, I don't
'Cause
have
you
an
might
opportunity anymore.
I mean, you might not get to do it ever again.
Yeah.
Like it might
Exactly.
not ever happen again. That could be the last championship you guys win in a long time.
Could
Now,
be.
on paper, it doesn't look that way, but
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
injuries happen. Injuries happen, and I think Boston is one of those rare teams that has the infrastructure in the front office and the coaching staff that they're going to be hungry to go back to back.
Yeah.
Like I think they want to rival some of the best teams ever to have played.
How many teams have went back to back?
More than you think.
Okay.
Those crappy Piston boys have done it. The Celtics have done it before. The Lakers have done it. The Warriors, I believe, have done it. The Bulls, I don't. Did I say the Bulls?
No.
So the Bulls actually have 2 3-peats.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you, Michael Jordan. That's like the gold standard. Like that's what you should be going for.
Yeah.
Especially once you win one, you gotta go for 2 because you can't get to 3 if you don't get to 2.
That's right.
So I mean, one is a huge accomplishment as enough. I mean, as it is. 2 is phenomenal. Like you just can't fathom that. 3, I don't know. I don't understand it. Like that's even more tremendous than anything, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, they took care of everybody. I mean, they only had 3 losses in 12 games. I mean, you got to lose 4 to lose a series. So, I mean, we didn't even lose a series in the whole playoffs. If you think about it.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Pretty wild.
I am pumped. I got shirts, I got hats, and I'm debating on getting more shirts and another hat.
Be a proud fan.
Oh
That's
man.
all it takes.
Oh man, I went to the fair tonight wearing this get up right here. Had some kid walk up to me, okay? And I'm gonna say high school age because I don't know, but he looked under the age of 18, so I just kept my mouth shut and laughed. And he goes, "Hey, Luca, his team should have won." And I just start laughing. Luca was the best player on the other team that we played.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I have some words for you, son, but we're in a public place and you look under 18.
Hey, just because they have one good player doesn't mean they should win. Well, I'm sure
Oh,
they have
yeah.
a lot of good players, but
No, they don't. They got 2. That's it. That team is trash. How that team made it to the NBA finals is a disgrace to the Western Conference finals, plain and simple. Absolutely plain and simple. It should have been the Nuggets. How does the Nuggets lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves and then turn around and drop the ball against Minnesota? Makes no sense. Or Dallas. How do they do that? How do you do that? I mean, oh, the East is a cakewalk. Oh, everybody's hurt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. In the West, the Mavs were the best team that could come out of there. Give me a break.
The way you
My
talk makes me
lord.
wish I knew more about basketball sometimes.
My lord, I'm telling you, man, I could, soapbox it here right now, and I'm tired of all those Western Conference fanatics out there. Ooh, the West is the best. Ooh, the West is the best. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, suck it.
Suck it. All right. Did you have something you wanted to say to ISO? You mentioned the Pistons a couple times.
I mean, I've always got something I want to say to ISO. So, hey man, if you want some real championship gear, let me know, brother. I'll hook you up. Maybe we'll get a call, guys, that says 18th banner or something like that. ISO sucks. I don't know. We could just put that banner right there. You could Google it. You can Google it, Gunner. You'll see what those Boston banners look like. We could easily make a shirt that says ISO sucks or something on that.
All right.
Something along those lines. Love you, brother. But speaking of ISO here, we do have an email from the man himself.
Oh, man.
I heard you ripping my number 2 pick, which I see is definitely certified rotten.
There's a reason.
Oh, Jurassic Park 3 episode Book It, which, by the way, not this coming episode of Certified Rotten, but the next Certified Rotten ISO will be on to defend with his life Jurassic Park 3.
I will gladly watch Jurassic Park 3. Just because. I mean, it's one of those movies that you love to hate or you hate to love.
I've got to watch the first 2 though now, because
okay.
I just don't know. I just can't watch the third one.
Yeah.
I gotta watch 1 and 2, and then I can watch 3. So
I love the actress that plays the mom. I think she's a great actress. I hate her in that movie so much.
oh yeah.
Eric!
Oh my gosh. William H. Macy himself could not save that movie.
Nope.
The Shoveler could not save that movie.
Nope.
Name that movie. Let us know at thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. Anyway, so we can discuss why Jurassic Park 3 is the best Jurassic Park. Okay.
Wait a second. That doesn't make sense because the number one was the first one.
You know, it's
Come on, ISO.
ISO's got time to figure out his story. He's got time to put his story together, write it down, go off the script. And then when he sits down in front of us and we're going to make him rip it up.
Yeah. Rip it up.
Then he continues. He digresses. Happy Gilmore is 100% one of Adam's most rewatchable movies. I don't know what I had seen more between Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, or The Waterboy. All great movies.
Yep.
And my girlfriend has already grinded through those crappy Bridgerton episodes. Where do you get off?
Where?
Disrupting my gaming with me hearing these two people fooling around on the TV speakers.
So it has 3 people.
Well, that was one. Which it depends on which time the fooling around was going on.
Oh, that's true.
I vow to never watch Bridgerton. ISO, brother, first and foremost, brother, we love you here at the Call Guys. Glad. Thank you for the email.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something about Bridgerton. I think we have a new fan. Gunner, you got something you want to say?
I watched 1 episode.
And then what? You listened to your wife.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I listened to everything she had to say. She explained everything to me that happened in the whole this season 3. Was it 3? Season 3?
Season 3.
She explained pretty much everything, and then she explained, the change-ups throughout the show, and she explained what she liked and what she didn't like. And
so the thing here's the thing that a lot of people don't know is that Gunner and I have talked about this season, and he actually, I think he's got a little bit of fire, just a little bit, to get into Bridgerton, just a little. I feel like it's the coals are warming up. They're close to being on fire for this series.
I don't know if I could push myself to go back and watch all of it.
I mean, I really need to put my foot down and get going on putting this Bridgerton episode together.
Yeah, you
do. Because we want to keep the fire going with it. So, I'll reserve my takes for that episode because I have some takes. But brother, thanks for emailing at thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. As always, man, we appreciate you and we cannot wait to have you on again.
That's right.
Cannot wait.
Sooner, it's going to be sooner rather than later, apparently.
Yes,
too.
it
So
will.
it might be 12 episodes away, but we'll get you here.
He's on the docket, man. I mean,
Yep.
if anybody else wants to come on the call, guys, just let us know at thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. We would love to have you on. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about to an extent.
Literally whatever you want to talk about.
Movies,
Mostly.
TV shows,
Yep. Music.
sports.
Music. Speaking of music, Colton has some cool news.
What? Oh,
No.
dude, man, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want this.
People are going to be
world.
showing up.
I don't know if I want this world knowing about that news.
Oh, come on.
Your dad is gonna call you or text you right now, and be like, "What's up?
Yeah.
So I think we let it simmer for a little bit.
We'll let it simmer. I think it's cool.
Oh man, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited, but
tens of listeners would show up.
dude, man, that block party would turn rowdy.
Yeah, it would.
Because it's BYOB, brother.
Oh, keg? Can I bring a keg?
I mean, I'm sure. I don't think anybody would tell you no.
Keg stand on the back of a vehicle. Here we go. Okay, well, we'll skip that then, and I'll let you announce it some other time.
Oh yeah,
it'll be over by the time you announce it. Too good.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah. So, what's going on? Anything exciting?
Oh my lord. Dude, man, just surviving this heat, man. This heat is rough.
It is rough.
I mean, this last week, when this episode comes out, it'll be last week. And dang, man, it just seems like there's no end in sight.
Yeah. And it's not even like brutally hot. We're not over 100, but like it is a humid kind of just like blast furnace because there's a breeze along with it, and the breeze doesn't cool it off. The breeze is as hot as the air is. So, and yeah, I get it. It's at least it keeps you busy at work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, busy. Yeah, work is really busy right now, and changes are happening and continuing to happen. I'm just trying to keep my head straight and keep moving forward with that. So
eyes on the prize.
But I mean, it's like when I leave the office and I take that first breath, it's like my lungs just are attacked.
Yeah.
So
we're putting an addition onto our building, and I feel bad for the guys out there putting that on. And they're all in harnesses and t-shirts and jeans, steel toe shoes, and up there, 30, 40 feet in the air, putting on, steel beams. And I can't imagine. It's, whew. I love to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are doing a good job. I'm down here. My office has AC.
Oh man.
If you need a spot and some cold water, I got you. But
yeah, I met a customer outside after I was delivering UPS to the correct customer.
Nice.
And and I asked him how he was doing. He's like, dude, it's hot. I said, man, I understand. That sucks. He goes, yeah, you enjoyed in your 72-degree shop here.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey.
What about you, man? What do you got going on?
Well, tonight was Sarah's sister's dinner, so she went up to Michigan for the evening. I got to spend the entire evening with Sophia. When I was on the phone with you, I just put her down for a nap. She woke up about an hour and a half later. We hung out, played, ate some dinner, and then took a bath. So I got to do all the dad things by myself for pretty much the first time, because usually it's the both of us doing all that. So it was nice to just hang out with her and, be a dad and get to do all this stuff. And Sarah really, really enjoys doing like bath night and stuff. I let her do it, and I've given Sophia a bath like once. And Sarah standing over my shoulder being like pointers, like you should do this. Make sure you get under her neck, make sure blah blah blah. So it was nice to just be able to do it and enjoy it, I guess.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah, I got to do that this evening. Works great. Other than that, what is it? So this weekend past you and I Thursday night, Tin Caps
That's
game.
I was gonna say, man, yeah, we can hit the game. Hopefully, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be hot. And I mean, there's no getting away from that. So,
Yeah, I think the only thing that's gonna save us, man, is I forgot to ask my wife what side of the field we're on.
oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
we're gonna be right in the sun,
man, don't say that.
cooking. We're gonna be cooking. You better wear your sun hat.
No, man, don't tell me that.
Um, Other than that, over the weekend, it's just Sarah's sister's bridal shower. We're going up to Michigan for that, and then it goes into we're off to Grand Rapids in a couple weekends just to go to the zoo and get a hotel and hang out.
Nice.
So that'll be my birthday weekend. Recorded part 2 of Meet the Hosts with just Logan last night.
Oh, so last Friday, the first one comes out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was the most past future tense sentence I've ever heard. Last Friday, then the first one comes out. Yes, so if you got a chance to listen to Colton's interview with Jess Logan, great. Let us know what you thought. The Call Guys Podcast at gmail.com. I've even listened to it multiple times and I've enjoyed it both times I've listened to it. And will listen to it when it comes out in the past.
Oh my.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what people think of the interviews. You get to
It's
learn a little
different.
bit. Yeah,
It's
you get to
different.
learn. You get to learn about us and a lot of different things. Logan asked some really good questions on both ends. So yeah, it's fun. Good times, good times.
Sweet, man. What else we got? What else we got on the docket, brother?
Are you ready for some film news?
Oh yeah.
All right, Colton. So film news this week, and this comes out on Monday. Friday, I'm off to see this movie with Little Juicy Man and Miss Sassy Schaefer. I don't know what is her Instagram handle. I don't know. And his wife Sydney, the Disney expert. Which coincidentally, this is a Disney movie. It is Inside Out 2. And I just wanted.
Is this Pixar?
Well, it probably is Pixar, but it's owned by Disney.
Okay.
Yeah. Therefore, everything's Disney anymore. You can't. Yeah. Everything's Disney. Everything we're going to talk about tonight is Disney.
Now that is true.
Unfortunately, sometimes.
Yeah, no joke.
Hey, you got the money. I guess you can buy whatever you want. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. Inside Out 2 came out on the 14th. And the main reason I want to talk about this is because it blew up the box office. 380 million opening weekend. They're expecting at least another 85 to 100 over this weekend.
You're contributing to that.
I am. Yes, I am. I watched the first one like twice, maybe. I don't know that I could really tell you a whole lot about the movie.
I've watched it twice this week. Williams really got a kick into it. I don't know why.
What, did he see a commercial or something?
I have no clue. I have no clue why he wants to watch it all the time, but he loves to watch it.
First William movie theater experience?
I think we're saving it for another movie that's coming out soon.
Gotcha. But yeah, it completely destroyed the box office, and that's exciting for Disney. It's exciting, or Pixar. It's exciting for Kelsey Mann, who directed it. I know that I think she did the first one also. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy that an animated film like this has so much pull with not even young adult audiences or kids, but adult audiences. And Mostly because, like you said, it deals with emotions, and that's what people are really.
Struggling with, man.
Yeah,
People ever since the COVID, man, people do not know how to deal emotionally anymore.
that's right.
And I feel like it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And it's like, come on, people, we gotta really buck up and take some responsibility here because I feel like that's the problem.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'll give you a little rundown on this after I go see it and tell you how it was. I know you said Tony had already seen it, so
Yep.
talk to him. We'll see. And yeah, I'm excited to go see it. I know that the first one is a good movie. I just like I said, I don't really remember a whole lot of it because
Mm,
I kind of watch it in my second brain, not in my first brain.
makes sense.
Yeah, I watch it with my right brain. Um, but yeah, so Inside Out 2, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Let us know what you think. Callguyspodcast@gmail.com. Contribute and keep moving it up in the box office because it's got 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not, the audience scores 96, 8 out of 10 on IMDb. So I mean people are loving it. So it's exciting. Exciting
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't have a question of the pod for you tonight, unless you have one.
Of course, I got a question of the pod. It's the
Oh,
call
snap.
guys, brother. We always got to have a question of the pod.
You need to think about it for a second, or you got it off the top of your head?
If you could be a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Oh, that's great. Man, I don't want to go generic. I don't want to be T-Rex or a Velociraptor. Um, I want to be. Why can't I think of the name of it right now? What's the one that has the spikes on the tail? Like
Oh,
the spike
an
ball.
ankylosaurus or something like that.
Yeah, it's like got the big like hammer on the back of
Yeah,
its tail. Yeah,
and spikes all over its back.
yeah, yeah. There you go.
Um,
And we're googling it. What dinosaur
uh,
has a? Oh, hey, look at that spike ball tail. That was crazy. Yeah, there you go. Ankylosaurus, the armored tank of dinosaurs. That's right, Spiky Boy.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought they look cool. They're not huge, but they got that thick club on their tails. They've got, are pretty much armor.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there you go. An ankylosaurus.
Yep. I think that's kind of what it's called.
Yeah, yep, I have it. Yeah, pulled up right here. Ankyl
Mm-hmm.
Saurus.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's mine.
Nice.
How about you?
Man, I've kind of struggled a little bit with these because, I don't want to say Velociraptor because of the speed, but I think that would be cool. I really don't want to go Brachiosaurus, long necks, just being tall and
Yeah.
huge. I would probably have to go with a water.
Oh, there you
Um,
go.
I don't know if you count the megalodon as one. I
Sure.
don't know. But they do have I think they do have some like prehistoric like whales that were just absolutely ginormous, like bigger than blue whales. So, um, I'd have to look into that a little bit, but yeah, I would probably go with some sort of a fish
Some sort of
style,
big fish.
big fish.
Real big fish.
Mm.
Um, Cam's gonna hear that question and he's gonna have to send us an answer. Since he
Well,
does love
yeah,
dinosaurs and the Titanic.
we know what he's gonna. Oh my gosh, yeah, because everyone saw those dinosaurs on the Titanic.
Yeah. Yep. What do you
He's
think
gonna have to
sank it?
let
It was a
us.
megalodon.
Yeah, probably was.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know he's gonna go with the Spino. So,
Yeah, probably. Probably.
oh
Well,
yeah,
there you go. Question of the pod. Send us your answers. Callguyspodcast@gmail.com. All right, Colton.
let's get this over with. Let's preference. Why are we doing this episode now.
Not to give away the entire thing, but our special guest coming up for on July, what do we say, 15th is the
Mhm.
release date of that episode. I don't know the exact episode number.
Yep.
Um, has something to do with what we're talking about tonight, and that is our Marvel recap. We're gonna go back through, update our list a little bit if need be. Um, probably not, but you never
Yeah.
know. You never know. But yeah, he has something to do with Marvel. So
Mhm.
very exciting for us being big Marvel fans, big Marvel Phase 1 through 4 fans. I should say,
Correct.
really 1 through 3, I guess. But yeah, so exciting stuff, and this is just kind of us revisiting everything that we are refreshed and ready for that said interview.
Oh yeah.
So, Colton, I'm gonna share my screen for all the listeners, viewers.
All right, brother.
That everybody's really seen this list.
It's been a while, but we'll have all seen this list.
Yes, and I'm assuming you can see that.
Oh yeah, man. I can see that, man. I think it's bright up
It's
in these
bright.
pupils.
Yep, just makes your whole face turn white as you're
Nah, no joke.
looking at it. So let's I don't even know where to start because I'm sure last we left off we were talking TV shows because really the last time we did this, TV shows were just becoming a huge thing for.
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah, we thought that the TV shows were really going to lean into the MCU movie timelines.
yes.
And boy, were we wrong.
Wrong as of now, right? Like
Oh my.
that's what I keep thinking like it's something is going to come out of this. I mean, there's got to be something here, phase 5, phase 6, whatever, where all this is going to mesh back together.
There's no way, man.
And
There's no way.
with the way that it all is, whatever comes out of all this is going to be trash.
Yeah, there's no way that this is going to make it cohesive. I don't know what's dumber, this MCU plan that they have or starting another DC universe with a different Batman than Patterson.
Pattinson.
Pattinson. Got it.
You got it. Yeah.
But that's the same thing. I mean, that's so stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that if you're DC? I don't get it. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. They have taken yet another page out of the MCU Marvel's playbook and just do whatever you want.
Yep. Yep. And that's, I mean, we talk about, they have the money and they just do. That's all they do.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's I just
So
don't
rough.
get it.
So
Doesn't make
rough.
any sense.
Yeah. So since the last time we talked, movie wise, we've had probably 3 or 4: Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, which we did talk about that in an episode. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the Marvels. Those are the 3 movies. Did you see the Marvels?
No.
Okay, I didn't figure you did. I did watch it. I actually enjoyed it as a whole. I mean, I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I liked Ms. Marvel though. I thought it was a decent show. And her being kind of that young character coming in and her relationship with Captain Marvel and how that all works out is interesting. And then bringing in Rambeau from WandaVision and seeing how that character develops. So there's a lot of good in the Marvels. I'm not saying it's a great movie, but I actually enjoyed it for everything I haven't enjoyed.
Let's just scroll it up and put it in the top 10, brother.
It's not going in the top 10.
Yeah, it can. It can go up there.
No, I look at my top 10 and I don't see that changing for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at mine, and I could only see like one move I would make.
What you got?
Scroll back down. Because I
Huh.
can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna use yours. I'm gonna keep this. Um, man, I think
Eternals.
that's
Eternal. You want Eternals in there? Is that what it is?
close, close. I mean, it just made 11. I mean, we only go to 10, so
Oh dang.
I mean, just edged it out, really. No, I think what I think what I would do is that I think I would probably put like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in this top 10.
Hey, he is now MCU canon, so I mean
Yes, he is.
you can do whatever you want at this point.
He is. It's
Oh,
an action movie.
nah, hey, Andrew's better.
Oh gosh. That's hysterical. Love you,
Uh,
ISO.
yep.
Man, you know what? Now that I think about it, I take it back.
What were you
I absolutely
thinking?
take it back.
Were you thinking No Way
I
Home?
mean, I was thinking No Way Home, but man, I just don't think there was enough. That movie was good enough to really break into my top 10.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. I
it's
agree.
close, but I mean, they really, I mean, just screwed the pooch on Thor, Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wakanda Forever
Guardians.
I did enjoy a little bit.
I I I explain this. I've explained it 1,000 times when I talk about this movie, but I feel like I have to say it. For what they had to do with this movie, they made a good movie.
Yeah.
But that does not make it a good movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt like they were put behind an extreme 8 ball there that was dang near impossible to get
Mm,
around. And they did some good things, but I thought they just missed a lot because they didn't have time to really think a lot of the things through.
your 8 ball analogy, they called a pocket and made it in the wrong pocket.
I mean, I mean, still a loss.
They still made it.
Still a loss. I mean, in Quantumanium, I didn't like that movie at all.
No.
Um,
God, no.
obviously, I didn't see the Marvels, so I can't speak upon that movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, close. I would say close, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I take it back.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm probably closer to putting Thor 2 in than any of those movies.
Hey, I'm The Dark World is by far the worst movie in Marvel. Other than Quantumania. Quantumania gives it a run for its money, that's for sure. But yeah.
Oh gosh. I mean, no, TV shows though, I could definitely easily update my TV shows.
Okay.
And it would only just be one. Um
Yeah,
yeah,
I see exactly where you're going with this, and I agree.
yeah. Man. See, I still think WandaVision is top tier. Um I love Loki season 1, but I think what I would do, obviously, I would bump out She-Hulk, and I'd probably move Hawkeye down to 5, and I'd put Loki season 2 and 4.
Nice. Yeah. Um. Yeah, mine's gonna be a little bit different. Loki season 1 still by far definitely my favorite show that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
WandaVision, like you said, top tier. I love Hawkeye. I thought it was great. But I think I'm gonna drop out Falcon.
I don't even know how you had that there, brother. I
I
really
think at the
don't.
time it was like I was
I
picking
don't.
between a turd sandwich and another turd sandwich.
Oh
I'm gonna
Lord.
go Moon Knight at number 5. Hawkeye number 4, and then Loki season 2.
Oh wow, nice.
Drop out the Falcon. I really enjoy Bucky. I love the Winter Soldier. I think they definitely didn't do his character well in that show. Um and
Beginning of the end, brother.
I
That
do
was
like
the
I do like
beginning of the
Anthony Mackie.
end.
I do like Anthony Mackie though too, but I also
Uh,
don't really like
yeah,
Falcon that much. You know,
I, not my cup of tea.
not my cup of tea.
But I
Um,
mean, yeah. Um, have you watched all those seasons of the
all
new
the
TV shows?
I watched all of What If season 2. Not nearly as good as season 1.
Oh, okay.
Um, it was enjoyable. They went a whole different route with it, which is okay. It just wasn't great. Echo, I think I watched the first 2 episodes and I just lost interest. It just wasn't worth my time. Loki season 2 obviously was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Um, I'm Groot. I did not watch the second season of that, and I never did end up watching Werewolf by Night. Never got around to it. Maybe this Halloween I might sit down and watch it. Guardians Christmas special still was awesome. Like
Yeah.
that, just for what it was.
I mean, I think the reason why I like that one so much is because it really enhanced volume 3, the movie.
It did, yes.
Because there were so many questions, especially when the movie starts, like what's going on? And it's like, oh crap, you really had to watch this to know what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
And I really like that because I can't remember because I can't remember who I went and saw it. I think I went and saw it with Nick opening night, not opening weekend, or just I think he was in town. And I think we went and saw it, and he didn't see that
Yeah, yeah.
because he was asking me like the first question he has, like, dude, man, I didn't like the beginning. I was like, why? Like, what was wrong with it? He's like, dude, I had no idea. Like, how did they get there? And I was like, I look at him like, you didn't watch the Christmas special, did you? And he goes, no.
Nope.
And I said, we're watching it tonight.
Yeah,
And he goes, we watch it. And he's like, oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep. Yeah, I loved it. And like you said, it just helped progress the story for 3. It was a good transition between the two. And it was a great story. It was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I kind of wish they would do more stuff like that, I guess, where the show actually follows the stories between the movies and it just like carries it on. So when you go into the next movie, there's something there that actually tells you what's going on.
I thought we were going to get that. That would have been a great idea,
It would have been,
MCU.
yeah, you did it once. Why can't you do it again? But
Ridiculous.
yeah, I mean, the only thing we got for the first, 5-6 years of Marvel were post-credit scenes and
Mm-hmm.
after-credit scenes, right? Like,
Yep.
it was the only thing that carried a movie along. Now you have all this opportunity making these shows to give us something. WandaVision did a great job of it. Like, going from WandaVision into Multiverse of Madness, that was a perfect transition.
Well, I mean, even where it was started from,
Yeah, yeah,
like, even how, like, that was a great way to continue that character's story.
yeah,
And I think that's why, I mean, looking at our top list, I mean, I think that's why we like Loki and WandaVision so much.
yeah.
Is because they are direct pickups of where they ended off in the movies, and the
Yep.
TV shows picked them up.
Yep. Endgame, Loki takes a Tesseract. Boom, you're right into Loki season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda goes off
Wanda
after
goes off and grieves
Endgame.
essentially,
Yes.
and dang near destroys a town.
Yep.
And then that seamlessly translates over to Doctor Strange multiverse.
Exactly.
Like, that was top tier planning.
Yes.
And then we just got crap sandwich after crap sandwich, and we were told to eat it because it's Marvel and you gotta do it.
Yep. You eat it whether you like it or not. And then you're disappointed for months upon months. And then you get something new and you're like, this is the time. And then boom, you're just mad again.
How many times did you say, like, Marvel has to hit it out of the park with this one? How many times did you say that?
Every single show that came out after phase 3, every
Mm-hmm.
single movie that came out, it was like they need to. Endgame was the pinnacle. it's crazy because it was the pinnacle, but it was at the end of phase 3, and then everything just dropped off a cliff. Like there's no downtrend. It just went straight down. And I feel like there was a lot of opportunity that they just didn't take on besides Wanda and Loki.
I felt like they weren't. I almost felt like they overestimated the story. Um, I'm a big believer. I think coaches are important in sports, but I've never seen a coach make a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think they overestimated and gave Feige too much power um to do what he did, because he should have known that once you were going to have Endgame, that there was going to be a huge, huge drop off, because you are literally putting a bow tie on a 20-year story or a
Yeah.
10-year story.
Yeah.
And like and that didn't even come across his mind, that, oh yeah, no, this will be fine. We can make this work. We'll make this work. It'll be better. We'll continue this. And good Lord,
Yeah.
talk about how actors are making have the actors and actresses made this series.
Yes.
Okay. Along with the writers, I understand that. The writers and directors, you get the Russo brothers in there. They were absolutely huge for Captain America. Was that their first one? Was that Winter Soldier?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Winter Soldier was their first one.
So, I mean, you brought them into the mix, and then they brought it to a whole nother level. And man, just I think people are going to blame COVID for this, but this was already going downhill before COVID even happened.
Yeah, I mean 2018 Avengers Endgame, correct?
Correct.
2 years before any of that stuff happened. And then I think even Far From Home came out pre-COVID
Mm-hmm.
and introduced some really great characters, but then they kill the main villain who is such a huge Spider-Man villain, kill in quotes because obviously we don't know if they actually killed Mysterio, but
Yeah. But
like
you're right, a huge Spider-Man villain.
yeah, like literally the Spider-Man villain. Like there's tons of Spider-Man villains, but Mysterio's always been one of those that's like always been there, one of the
Oh yeah.
originals, OG. Like um so you get all these things that they it's like they're trying to promise you something and then they just rip it away from you almost instantaneously. So
Yeah, I mean, just I don't know what happened. I don't get the disconnect. I don't know why they thought that quantity over quality was going to be the answer, but I mean, it's like they literally thought that they were better than the story.
yeah,
And now they're paying for it. They're
exactly.
absolutely paying for it. So it's a shame. Um, like I said, the only thing I can do is just hope it gets better. I think Deadpool and Wolverine's gonna kill. No pun intended.
That might be one of our last hopes. If Ryan Reynolds, who we talked about, is one of those guys that he touches it and it's been turning to gold lately. If for some reason Deadpool and Wolverine is a flop, to be honest with you, it's like one of those like I'm just done at that point. Like this movie has potential to be in my top 10, right? I mean, as does about anything that comes out because there's a lot of opportunity there. I mean, the movies in my top 10 are like Shang-Chi is one of those that I just enjoyed for what it was. So I put it in there. And the others are pretty concrete. Like they're good movies. But I think Deadpool and Wolverine has an opportunity for real to actually take it just because the TVA stuff and the shout outs to all the different people and what they're going to be doing with Secret Wars and all that kind of stuff coming up. So I'm excited at the same time. If this is bad, I'm done. I'm not going to say I'm done, but I'm going in with no glass. Not even shattered.
I'm gonna be going in. I'm gonna be leaving. Be like, man, I'm glad I didn't take a glass with me to this thing. So I'd
Yeah,
have threw it against the wall.
I'm gonna take a glass to pee in just to leave with it full.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's rough. They're definitely in a rough patch right now. I used to think that Feige could be the one to get him out of it and ride the ship, and he was going to be able to bring us a great story again. He has proven that he can't do it.
He sees the dollar signs, man.
Well, I mean, my boss has this theory, if you pay a group of people to make rules, they're going to make rules, because if they don't make rules, they don't get paid to make rules.
Yeah.
That's Feige. He is getting dang near blank checks, probably not anymore. But I mean, he was given blank checks to do things, and now he's like, well, I guess I got to do something if I want another check.
Let's make something great. And then do another 2 years of bad.
Yeah. Let me give you Ant-Man and the Quantumanium.
Yeah. Part 2.
Lord.
Yeah. No, I there's not really a whole lot of talk about shows coming either. Which is okay. I don't know that I need any more. Loki season 2 is a great kind of bow on all of this stuff. I would look forward to watching something new if they decide to come out with something new. Need to watch X-Men 87. I've not had the opportunity to watch that yet. It's not on the list. I don't know how MCU based that is, but something else I'd love to see. Mutants, X-Men.
No, they're coming, brother. They're coming.
Yeah, as they should. As they should.
I mean, yeah, man, this can be a short and sweet episode. I mean, I really know what else we can say about this. Really, I don't. I mean, we've updated the list. We've crapped on.
We've done our normal Marvel talk where we say the same things over and over again.
the only difference is that we got a graph here in front of us for the YouTube audience, and
but my main thing is like I want to know, everybody out there that listens, like, do you have if you had to make a top 10 Marvel list, what would your movies be? And then give us a top 5 Marvel TV shows and MCU and let us know what they are. Send us an email, thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com.
I mean, I think I would actually struggle more making a top 10 worst films list than I would.
I got it. Easy. Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Ant-Man, Quantumania. We'll go Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh 100%. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder, Eternals,
and Eternals. There you go. Top 5
Captain
right there.
Marvel. Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain. It can go up there. Yep. It'd be 6. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. What else would we put up there?
I think we hit the nail on the head on most of those.
Yeah. See, I can't speak on the Marvels.
Yep.
I really don't want to put. I mean, if I'd put Black Panther, I'd probably put Black Panther at 10th.
Yeah. Black Widow possibly could go up there. I mean, it wasn't a terrible movie, but it was wrong place, wrong time.
Oh gosh, yeah. Just jeez. That's one I would love to ask. Is why the heck did we get that movie when we got it?
Yeah, why didn't you do that 5 years ago? Or if not longer ago than that.
I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, me neither. All right, well, there you go. There's our Marvel recap. Getting prepared and ready for our interview coming up on the 15th of July. Hope you check that episode out and hope you're excited to meet this person with us.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm excited.
Oh, I'm super pumped.
Colton, I did forget to mention at the beginning of this, I have been watching The Acolyte. And it is a great show. Just so you know, if you haven't started watching it yet.
Interesting.
Yes.
I have not heard that.
Oh, really? Man, I am enjoying it.
um, yeah, I will be. Probably, I probably won't. This is kind of hurting me a little bit because I'm probably putting a little bit of a boycott to Star Wars. I'm really gonna stick it to Disney. Um, I'm not gonna be. I started my rewatching of the Star Wars universe. So I start with episode 1.
Yeah.
You know, made it about halfway through, and then I start reading stuff on the Acolyte, and I'm like, man, I just can't. I can't do it no more. I'm tired of Star Wars being made to fit today's Star Wars. And I think we have completely lost what the heck Lucas made with episode 4,
Oh
5,
yeah.
and 6. And I'm just tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. So I'm not watching them anymore. I can't. I don't right now. I am boycotting right now. I am boycotting
At
Star
this
Wars
very moment, he's
at this
boycotting.
very moment. You hear that, Disney? You're not getting my Star Wars views, so suck it.
I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Well, that's good. That's good. Um, I'm tired. I'm tired of everybody who's coming in and they're making their own lore, and they're saying, "Well, in a galaxy far, far away, what do you think?"
Yeah.
They're just leaving it to so much interpretation, and it drives me a little insane. And I'm tired of it. Absolutely tired of it.
Well,
Too many too many Mary Sues, man.
Yeah, yeah. Will you watch the new Star Wars Lego movie though? Or show? It actually might be a show. I'm not 100% sure, but
Man, the
dude, it
Lego,
looks
I
so
mean,
good.
the Lego thing is going to be tough to not watch
Yeah.
because I think I'm going to try to have William watch like the Lego movie or Lego Batman or just
Yeah.
something Lego-y to see if he likes it.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy those movies. I think they're done great. Like the first Lego movie is fantastic, and the second one's not as good, but still good.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't like it. We can start doing a playthrough on Lego Star Wars. Get that kid a controller.
Oh
Gonna be
man,
a pro.
man, he likes to watch me play Mario Kart.
Hey, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I
Nothing wrong
gotta
with
be
that.
Yoshi though. I gotta be Yoshi.
Nice. Nice.
Oh gosh.
All
So
right.
yeah, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Good for you. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Are you gonna binge it then when we have our episode about it, or?
We'll see. I will review about 2 weeks before the end season finale. Talk to some people, watch some videos from people I trust on said subjects, and if they kill it, I'm just gonna have it on in the background
Yeah.
while I'm working on something, and I
Okay.
will do my darndest for
Okay.
this podcast to muster the strength to get through it.
Well, we're gonna have to bring some expert guests on that episode then.
You betcha.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let me get us out of here.
All right, brother.
Everybody, thank you for listening to the Call Guys podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also watch us on YouTube every Monday when we release on all your favorite podcast sites. Just click the link in the description. Please like, share, comment on all our videos, subscribe to our channel, all that good stuff. We'd love to hear from you. You can also rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We are all 5 stars, so if you just keep giving us those 5 stars, we really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's right. And you can always go check out our merch store on goldenmojoent.com, where you can get yourself a Rotten Ranger shirt or an IPA shirt or just a regular old Call Guy shirt. And yeah, we'd love to see people wearing it. So if you do get a shirt, send us a picture of you wearing it. Love to post on our social media and just say thank you for buying one of our pieces of merch. You can find us on all your favorite social media accounts: Facebook at facebook.com/thecallguyspod, Instagram at thecallguys, and TikTok at thecallguyspodcast. And while you are on goldenmojoent.com looking at the merch store, make sure you go check out all the other podcasts under the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network. All right, Colton. That's all I got.
Love you, brother.
One more thing.
What up?
Always make sure to go check out Perfectly Picked Games at perfectlypickedgames.com. That's right. It's very, very, very important that you go subscribe. Get yourself a subscription. Use the code Golden Mojo at checkout. 20% off. Get games delivered directly to your home.
It's a good deal, man.
It is. It really is. All right. Anything else?
Man, brother, not that I can think of.
Right on. Right on, right on. All right. For all those out there in podcast land, see you next time.
Later.
I am Captain Insane.
Bye.
See ya.
You cut out again, Gunner.
I know it doesn't work.
Oh my sweet dreams are made of these. So who am I to disagree? We travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused.
The call guy.